In 2018, a PETA eyewitness volunteered at Hemopet in Garden Grove, California. Hemopet warehouses approximately 200 greyhounds discarded by the racing industry and claims to sell their blood to over 2,000 veterinary clinics in North America and Asia. Many of these dogs were kept in barren, rusty kennels. Others were locked in crates so small that they could barely turn around or even stand up or stretch. Don't let the occasional thin blanket or toy fool you. They don't change the fact that the dogs are confined for about 23 hours a day, every day, for months, even years, on hard surfaces. This perpetual imprisonment caused these dogs, whose skin is particularly thin, to suffer from hair loss, calluses, and pockets of accumulated fluid under the skin. This stress was so constant that many dogs had diarrhea. Workers took the dog's blood every 10 to 14 days. This went on for 18 months or more, according to Hemopet staff. According to one employee, workers even took blood from dogs on the verge of anemia, a severe deficiency of red blood cells to carry oxygen through their body, which is exactly what critically ill or injured dogs often need when they receive blood. The frequent bleedings left many dogs with bruises and blood on their necks. These greyhounds, who like most dogs were eager to run and play and longed for companionship, were taken out of their cages only to be bled, walked briefly, or put into barren, concrete-floored pens for a few minutes. Being deprived of exercise, companionship, and stimulation caused them tremendous mental distress, which led some to turn in circles, paw at the cage doors, and try to jump even while inside the crates. And video at this facility was recorded without audio, so you can't hear the ceaseless barking of these frustrated dogs, leaving them all with no escape from the noise, which added to their constant stress. Hemopet workers didn't know what was wrong with this dog, Gibbs, but said that a veterinary appointment that he needed was never made for him. He was left crated like this for weeks until a worker found blood in his water, and he was finally euthanized. Apparently, he had a large mass near his lungs. This is Wendy Liu. Staff said that her red, peeling nose was caused by lupus, but that no tests had ever been run to diagnose her. Dogs with lupus can have a low platelet count, but her blood was taken for sale anyway, even though it may not have contained the platelets that dogs who are given blood transfusions urgently need. Workers said that this dog, Lennon, also had lupus. They took his blood too. Employees said that stressed dogs sometimes fought at night, resulting in torn ears, neck wounds, and bloody cages. This dog, Glory, was bitten on the back by her stressed kennel mate. And believe it or not, Hemopet is registered as a non-profit, even as it rakes in the cash from the same dogs it claims to quote-unquote rescue. The eyewitness found that Hemopet continued to collect dogs' blood for several weeks after they'd been adopted, not allowing them to go into their new homes until newly arrived dogs took their place in the blood-drawing queue. Dogs whose blood could not be sold were deemed useless and pawned off on out-of-state rescues. None of these dogs' suffering, stress, or deprivation is necessary. Many veterinary clinics help save sick and injured dogs' lives by working with dog guardians who are willing to volunteer their healthy dogs for blood draws a few times a year. Please urge your veterinarian not to purchase blood from dogs kept captive and denied everything that's important to them. Ask veterinarians to obtain blood only from dogs who get to live as all dogs should, in homes with loving families. Thank you.